Hey everyone, it's Keith here, and today we're taking a look at what I carry in my pockets. I'm usually testing out new gear and trying new setups, but today I'm sharing with you what I've been carrying for the past few months. Let's get the boring stuff out of the way first. For my phone, I'm still using my Samsung S10 Plus with a ring key case. There's not too much to comment on my phone, it does the job, and I spend too much time on Instagram. Speaking of Instagram, I'm very active and I post a lot over there. If you're interested in behind the scenes stuff and more gear related content, you can check out my account at Keithro. Moving on to some more exciting stuff, let's talk about my wallet. This is the Black Ink 2-pocket card holder made from kangaroo leather. I usually carry about 5 cards and I don't carry cash very often. I've used this wallet for 3 years now, but before this wallet, I've used the same wallet but in a different color for a couple of years. This particular version is discontinued now. The new version has rectangular corners, RFID and updated branding. This wallet has 2 pockets, one for cards and one for folded cash. The card pocket holds up to 6 cards and the cash pocket holds about 2 to 4 folded notes. This wallet is super slim and it doesn't take up much space in my pockets. I usually stack this wallet on top of my phone and it doesn't create a bulge. Overall, I love this wallet and I would recommend this if you're after a slim and minimal wallet. The next item on my list is my watch. I'm currently wearing it. This is the Casio AE1200. I bought this for $50 back in 2020 and it's one of my most worn watches. This Casio is one of the best value for money watches for $50. This watch comes with many different functions such as tracking time zones, setting alarms and timers. I usually leave my timer set to 1 minute for my AeroPress when I make coffee. I love how it looks, and it's one of the more unique looking Casios if you're not interested in the F91W. You may have noticed that I swapped the original strap. This is the Elite silicone band from Button Bands. I swapped the original strap because it was way too long for my 5.5 inch wrist. This silicone strap fits me much better and it has a cool locking feature on the last keeper to make sure it doesn't slide around. The strap makes the watch look a little odd without the taper, but I don't mind it as I prefer the fit and comfort a lot more. I have a black strap for my everyday carry setup and a white strap for a fun look. The next piece of gear I carry is the Olight Baton 3. The Baton 3 has an amazing output for its compact size. Its max output of 1200 lumens is plenty bright for most of my needs. It only has one button to turn on and cycle between the different modes. You can double tap to access the turbo mode, and if you press and hold the button long enough, it goes into lockout mode. The build quality on this thing feels like a tank. It's gotten a few dents and scratches over time, but it's still in a pretty good condition. I don't like using this flashlight around my house because it's so small that I've managed to lose it a few times. I really like the Baton 3 and in the future I'd love to check out the Nightcore MH11 or the Olight Warrior Mini 2. If you own or have used these lights, I'd love to know your thoughts on them. Up next are my earbuds. These are the first generation of the Jaybird True Vistas. I've had these for a long time now, and they're a great all-rounder for everyday use. They're super comfy to wear for long hours, and the fit is great for working out. I'm no audiophile, but the sound quality is pretty good. Besides the occasional connection issues, these have been great to use. The wireless earbud market is really competitive now, and I feel like Jaybirds are a super underrated brand. For my keys, there are 2 parts to my setup, the Orbit key and the Alpaca hub clip. I've been using my Orbit key since 2019, and during that time, I've also tried a few key organizers, but I always come back to the Orbit key. I haven't had any issues with the Orbit key and it just works. The screw hasn't loosened over time and the leather still looks great. It's one of the best key organizers on the market at the moment. Attached to the Orbit key is the Alpaca hub clip. The hub clip is part of the hub system that uses magnets to keep your gear organized. I like carrying keys on my belt because it frees up space in my pockets and it won't scratch my other gear. The Fidlock magnet on this clip is very secure and the only way to release the keys is to pull the Hyperlon tab. I've made an in-depth review on the hub system and you can check it out on my channel. I've been trying to find the perfect key setup for the past few years and I feel like this current setup is pretty close to perfect. The last piece of gear in my EDC setup is the Victorinox Classic SD. I actually lost it a while ago and I couldn't find it. So if you have any recommendations for a multi-tool with a decent pair of scissors, please let me know in the comments below. So that wraps up my current EDC setup. Let me know what you think of my setup. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you want to check out any of the gear shown in the video, I'll include product links and affiliate links in the description. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.